All right, here we are.
All right, so episode 31.
Episode 31.
Sound is checked. I think we're doing good.
We did it. Look at us go.
Cheers, guys. So this happens, episode 31.
Wow, we've rounded 30. Here we go. So today we're so excited. We have Kari from Happy Camper Hat Company with us. So excited to be here. It's going to be a great time. I'm so excited to talk about this. So we're going to be going through Kari's story on how her business came to be. We have a lot to cover today, and so we will. We're going to be talking a lot about crafting culture and this kind of move for people tending to kind of leaning more into this whole analog over phone activity type of situation these days, and from anything like photo journal. I was given a self-care journal yesterday by my soon to be daughter-in-law. At some point in my life, I know she'll be my daughter-in-law. And then junk journal, all those kinds of things, scrapbooks. Painting. You paint. You do a lot of painting.
And the whole culture that brings it together.
Yes.
And all of that.
So cool. I'm so excited to talk all about that. Building a business around experience, which is really cool because everyone loves a good experience. And why people are craving more of the hands-on kind of stuff. And then, of course, building community around something like this, too. And then how, you are able to host events and those kinds of things. And everyone's able to come in and express themselves. And
I'm really excited to hear more about how you came to be and whatnot. Because I think it's in the last couple or few episodes, amongst just also Jen and I's conversations, listing all of our guests and being excited for our February to start with a bang. So here it is.
Oh, this is the bang. And cheers to that, for sure. It's definitely starting with a bang. And it's the good kind of bang.
Bang for your buck.
Really good kind of bang. But we have to start out with this or that.
Okay, let's dive right into it.
So, this is a little bit different when we host a guest than it is when it's just the two of us. We don't turn this into a competition. We turn this into a conversation.
I am very competitive by nature, so I will try. I did get yelled at by my kids at an escape room one time. I was being too competitive, so just know that I will try to tamp it down.
Oh, man.
No, it's all good. It'll be just a conversation. Nobody, it's... What usually happens is we try to we'll say our own answer, but then we try to guess each other's answer.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So we're gonna take out that element, and we're just gonna go around. I'll have 5 prompts, and we'll just kind of go around and talk about why we're answering one way.
Yeah.
And that
this.
What's the
first one
I'm
is
excited.
the first one is, and we'll start with you, and then we'll just kind of do that.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay. So sewing machine or hot glue gun?
Oh no.
Currently hot glue gun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I have purchased a sewing machine and an embroidery machine recently.
Really?
Oh, that's cool.
But I need a little bit of time to learn up on that.
Okay.
So currently, hot glue gun.
Okay.
Very cool.
What are you doing with said hot glue gun?
I do a little bit of stuff with sometimes we need it for denim patches and stuff.
Yeah.
But mostly, we actually have sheets of glue. If I had to talk about something that adheres something, we have sheets of glue that we adhere to the back of patches.
Oh,
so
man.
that's actually my preferred
I
method.
bet. I am a fan of double-sided tape.
Yes.
So I get that.
Those little dots.
Yeah. Oh, man. So for me, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
I will say over my years of crafting, I've definitely used more hot glue.
Yeah.
I had me and my friend Kayla as a child. Have you ever heard me talk about Freddie, my pet rock?
No, I have not. I don't think I've ever heard about Freddie or Pet Rock before.
So yes, we had a rock named Freddie. It was just this little poo-shaped brown rock, and I drew a smiley face on him, and then he became our pet rock. And we built an entire house and everything. I had windows, I had working curtains. He had a bathroom and a shower. We made him little clothes, which were just tube tops basically, because he's a rock.
Right.
And then
No shoes.
couldn't figure that one out. But the little cabinets I mate for his bathroom sink was one of those little Halloween milk dud containers, and cut the front out and put a little bead on it for a handle, that sort of stuff. So there was a lot of hot glue involved in that. There was a lot of, it's all to scale. I always wanted to be an interior designer. So I had all these leftover carpet patches and samples. Ooh. So I would use that to make, and all of his rooms like broke the fourth wall, so there were 3 walls like you're looking in on like a living room.
And then it's like a full dollhouse for a rock.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow, Rachel.
We didn't actually play with rock. We just wanted to build the house.
Oh my gosh.
And make it. We built little shelves out of those melty beads and stuff.
Oh,
so
yeah.
hot glue was definitely prevalent there.
That sounds adorable.
Yeah,
that
but
sounds incredible.
also a lot of hot glue gun burns. So
yeah, it's not safe.
No, absolutely
no.
not.
No,
It is a hazard.
not. Oh my gosh, and all the stringiness of it. So I will say hot glue gun for sure. I feel like it's more variety, but sewing machine, I have one, and I used to sew little pillows. I want to learn how to sew better with the machine. I can stitch things up with my hands.
You should take lessons together.
That would be good.
That would be cool.
I
was a 4-H years ago, and I did sew my Easter dresses, but it's been,
oh my gosh,
10 or 15 years since I sewed those.
Yeah, the last time I took a sewing class was, my grandma would always sign me up for all these classes and stuff. Mm-hmm. And one time she took me to City Hall in, I think it was Winfield or something, or Udall. And she was like, yeah, we're going to this sewing class. But then she ended up dropping me off there and leaving me with all these other older women. And I was like, Grandma, these are your friends. But I stayed, and all the ladies loved me. It was a great time. I made some pajama pants that they helped me sew.
This is adorable.
But
I know.
but then Grandma picked me up. I was like, Grandma, where were you? But yeah, it was fun. But so probably hot glue gun over sewing machine. But I do want to.
We're gonna evolve.
To do that. Yeah.
Evolve. Yeah.
So,
there's, it is a great
ask
time
me in a year,
choose to
and
evolve.
it might change. What about you?
Well, next year you might be a sewer, so you might.
That's right.
Choose. You never know.
We'll see.
So for me, it's funny. It's also glue gun. When I was in 8th grade, I took a home ec class, and we were to sew spell our name with pillows, like make pillows of your whole name. My name is Jennifer, and my mom would have it no other way.
You couldn't just do Jen for sure.
I wasn't Jen back then. No, I was Jennifer, and with 2 N's as well.
Oh.
So there was 8 letters. My pillow was 8 letters long, and
Those
I
don't sound too comfortable.
hated this.
By this teacher, a huge ass.
That's really
Not
big.
nice, because I was getting the same grade as people with 3 letters, like Tim.
She should have done initials. Everybody does too.
Like J. M.
She's just trying to take up a whole semester.
Oh gosh.
I bet.
You're not.
Well, and another thing, like she was friends with my grandma. My mom swore she was friends with my grandma, but I swore this lady just hated me.
Oh.
So I grew like quite an aversion to sewing.
Okay.
I don't like it. I am willing to retry.
Okay.
Now that this woman is no longer in my life.
You're not learning from her. That's good.
We'll just stay away from
Boundaries.
Yeah. Middle school does weird things to people anyway. So it's so sad.
You can hot glue shut pillows.
But we have, I don't think they will stay.
They won't
We
stay.
have great memories with hot glue guns, making things out of wine corks.
Oh, that's true.
For holidays, so I have
Yeah.
great memories attached to that.
We've made little like Santa hats, like where you stack them up in the triangle and glue them all together, but they ended up falling apart.
They did.
I think next time we're gonna be like poking in wire and stuff to keep them together.
Yeah.
If we ever do
Oh
that.
yeah, like with cakes where they stabilize with like straws and things. You just need foundation of sorts.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So that was my big old like thing with sewing. Yeah. Well, I love that it's hot glue gun all around. We'll see what happens.
It's versatile.
It is versatile. Yeah. You can do anything with a glue gun.
Portable.
No training
It is
necessary.
portable. Just be careful. Don't burn yourself. All right. I like this next question.
What's number 2?
Champagne while crafting or coffee while crafting?
I think it's probably always champagne. I mean, I'm an adult and it's free will, and if it's the weekend, I'm probably having a mimosa or something with the crafting.
Mimosa, hold the OJ.
Yeah.
Right. Last night Jason and I were making patches at home. And yeah, I think he was having scotch and I had some rosé, and
I love that.
we were hard at work.
What a nice little date. Like,
I
I like that.
He didn't know that he was going to get to be the patch expert, but yeah, we each have our role in making the patches.
I
so
love that.
That's great.
we're
Yeah.
just crafting together and enjoying cocktails together.
Wonderful.
Love that. Yeah, I'm definitely some bubbly over coffee. I mean, unless it's the first thought of the day, but usually I craft in the evening, so it's already time for some, libation.
Yeah.
Of sorts.
Yeah, it's very much the same for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, did you hear our crafts were made of wine corks? I mean,
Right.
Yes, exactly. We do have a theme. That's our first run of t-shirts.
Was that the same night I ended up with googly eyes all over my head?
It may have been. It was definitely one of those.
Love this.
It wasn't hot glue though.
Okay, let's see. Okay, I like this one. Perfect placement or happy accidents?
I am all for happy accidents because when people come to Happy Camper, we started as a pop-up, and women freak out over perfection.
Yeah.
And I know that you guys talk about this.
Mm-hmm.
And so I've had people just hand it back to me and go, I just can't. I can't. This is too much pressure.
Yeah.
But that's the pressure we put on ourselves.
Yeah.
As women, that I have to make the perfect hat. Mm-hmm. And so
we're just as humans in general, honestly, I have to make everything perfect.
Right, everything has to be perfect. Everything has to look right. So that's where I think it was fun to be able to show people how to layer stuff and make this higher or lower.
Yeah.
What do you... Or I just would always tell people, what brings you joy?
Yeah.
Don't think about where you're wearing this hat.
Yeah.
Don't think about what your friends would think 2 weeks from now if they see it. What's going to bring you joy today?
Yeah.
Just having fun making it.
And then just put it there. And then that is perfect.
Yeah.
Because it's perfect for you.
Story of my life.
So it shouldn't, I don't know.
That's good.
The older I get, the more I realize there isn't perfection. It's just the
So
way,
true.
it's whatever's going to make you happy.
Yeah. And then I agree. Have happy little accents, famous words of Bob Ross, there are no mistakes, just happy little accents.
Exactly.
I'm all for that, I say that every time someone's like, oh, I made a mistake, and I'm like, nah,
No.
you didn't.
Okay.
Yeah, I love that, and I think it works best, and then just having that, even if it's not perfect, or you can't wear it, or you don't want to wear it everywhere, it's still just I remember having so much fun making that, or so much fun buying that.
That's right.
And doing that, it's more like the memory too.
Yeah.
Also, I get what you mean when everyone wants it to be perfect. I feel like that when I paint sometimes too, or I've seen people at those painting classes, and then they just need words of inspiration, or someone to be like, are you kidding? Get it.
Right.
Or
it's purple. It's okay.
Or
That's
just
your favorite color. Fine.
And sharing tips to help them feel like they can
Yes,
improve it and make it into something
empowering.
that works. Yeah. What about you?
I feel like there's a joy to a happy accident.
Yes.
Where I don't know, it is kind of we also talk about it being the journey a lot of the times too, and making the memory.
That's true.
I feel
Messy
like
is our polish.
Messy is
right.
our polish. I feel like if you go into an expectation of things have to be perfect, you are already going into, you're setting yourself up for failure, because there is no such thing as perfection. And so I think being open to, I just saw the Chiefs with the I heard Taylor Swift had there, so I got distracted for all of us.
We celebrate all eras of the Taylor in this booth.
Yeah, and so I love a happy accident too, because when you go in with, okay, you can lay things out first and take some pressure off of you if you do feel like things need to be aesthetic or whatever.
An outline's never gonna hurt.
No. Planning is great. But sometimes things just go a way that you would have never expected them to go, and then it will still bring you so much joy. I love when that kind of thing happens, the unexpected.
More times than not, you get something pretty dang cool out
That's
of it.
so true.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, I've even had especially little kids making hats, and they'll, I messed that up right, and I go, why don't we just add another patch?
Yeah.
It's on me. Do you like this heart? Let's add, and whatever the mistake is,
Yeah.
it's okay. We can add more stuff.
Yeah.
We can make it different.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I like it. I love it. And it's practice too. I realize, you're only gonna improve and stuff. When I paint, I'm I just need to keep doing it. Even if I get,
True.
You can't let yourself get anxious about needing it to be perfect or a certain way. You just gotta keep doing it that way.
Yeah.
Blindly going forward.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Forget the plan.
The best way sometimes.
So are we kind of Pinterest inspiration, or are we vibes only?
Ooh.
That's a tough one. I think I used to love Pinterest more than I do now.
Uh-huh.
Because it did feel more vibey years
Yeah.
ago,
I
and now it's
agree
a
with
lot of
that.
ads, and I accidentally click on something that's taking me to
I know.
Target or something.
Or Amazon.
Yeah.
Or Amazon. where it used to feel a lot more authentic and vibey and personalized. So I'll head there once in a while, but I think vibes.
Yeah. You know, yeah, I agree with that because I was like, that's a tough one because I think Pinterest has changed.
It has changed a lot.
It's changed a lot. Yeah. And so I think vibes, if anything, I go there to kind of give me an outline or just a little, like, if I'm like, okay, this is what I'm picturing, but let me see if I see. But half the time, I don't even see anything close to what I'm thinking in my head. I just need, like, somewhere to start.
Yeah.
You just need the flavor, and then you can make it whatever.
So I still think vibes overcomes that, too, because it isn't as personal anymore.
I experienced this very thing today when I was showing our lovely photography team, like kind of the photos that we have a team of photographers today, which we're really excited about. Thank you guys. I was going through Pinterest and because I had told them that I would provide like some inspiration and show them kind of what we're going for.
Yeah.
And I got onto Pinterest. I'm like, this will be the perfect place. So I type in like, podcast photography detail shots. And I was getting like these perfect, cutesy, they almost look like stock photo type things. I'm like, no, this is not what I want.
Personality.
Yeah, the personality. So I was like, okay, let's get on Instagram. And I was thinking of brands that kind of align with the same vibe as us.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, let's look at Bubbles. Let's look at the bar at Grow. Let's look at what Brand 5 and their people are doing. I want those are the kind of vibes that I know that I want. And so I just took a whole lot of screenshots from those Instagram pages and texted those off. So
just
it was
so much more authentic. But it was fully vibes.
It was fully vibes. Yeah. Pinterest was too polished.
Yeah, it's too. It's not even magazine, really. It is more. It
was very stock photography. I was like, this is not us.
I feel like I'm almost better off on Instagram.
Right. I mean, I save more stuff on TikTok than I do on Pinterest.
Yeah. Well, and they all overlap now too.
Yeah.
But
true.
Good question though.
So this last prompt. This is the last one. This is highly serendipitous.
Okay.
Based on the conversation that we had before we started recording. So this might be a little.
Let's go.
Neutral base or bold base?
Oh, well, that is a tough one for you.
Neutral or bold?
The older I've gotten, the more I've realized that I feel comfortable being bold.
Yeah.
And that, I only get to live once, and I should get to be bold. I've started dressing more in a joyous way.
Yeah.
I've tried to.
Yeah, I love this shirt.
I
by the
love
way.
that too.
Thanks.
That's super cute.
Once you realize you have free will, and I can buy the Kermit the Frog sweatshirt that I always wanted as a child, or whatever. I will just be be
Yeah.
Good.
Okay.
And if people don't like it, then that's on them.
Yeah.
And it's okay. I'm not for everybody.
So
that's okay.
I prefer it that way.
It's impossible to make everyone in the whole wide world happy.
Yes.
So was neutral base or?
Neutral base or bold base.
And we're just talking about life in general or ancestors things.
Yeah, whatever you want to make of it.
Okay, well, lately I've been dressing more neutral, but I mostly wear blacks or this is all the neutral.
Yeah, but it's cute.
But then definitely, I'd say I'm probably quite bold. I think I've done the whole embarrassed about things before. That now I'm just like, I don't really think that I can be. Like I might think about it later. I have this thing called delayed shame.
Oh yeah.
I think
when you think back,
I don't think about it in the moment, and then I look back. But then I'm like, Jen, do you remember when I said that or did that or walked up to that person? She was like, no, it's hilarious.
Yeah, it's part of your polish.
So I'm just you know what? If they don't like it, people around me don't like it, then I'm not for them, and they're not for me, and that's fine.
Yeah.
So I'd say probably
authenticity is more important.
Thank you. Yeah. So definitely bold, I guess, is where I'm leaning towards authenticity and boldness.
Yeah,
for sure.
So when I think about this, I remember when I first got on TikTok in like 2020, and like there was this new kind of aesthetic where everything was beige and everything was white or cream colored or coffee or whatever, and like it really disappointed me. I was like, am I like? So it made me rethink like the way that I go out in public.
Yeah.
I'm like, when I wear this bright pink shirt that I absolutely love, am I embarrassing myself and not knowing it? Like,
no.
do those Gen Zers think that I'm cringe because I'm wearing color? And then I was like, no, Jen, for one,
Right, so many
why
parts
does
of this
that
statement.
matter to me? Like,
Oh, man.
stop letting that matter. That is like the
I
craziest
used
thing.
to wear so many bright colors.
I
It
did
was
too.
insane.
I did too.
And I still have all those clothes. I need to rethink my wardrobe.
No.
Well, I need to go back and have like a fashion show, I suppose, so that I can dress more boldly.
Have your own fashion show with your own
kind of
closet.
like,
I love that idea.
Kind of like piece it out in your
I don't know.
wardrobe.
Do you think that I'm maybe too much for people? Like if they meet me already being bold personality plus dressed bold, like am I just?
I
Gonna
think
rip
then
I
they're
think
ready
that's
for
a
what
great
they're
way
going
to-
to hear.
Yeah.
They can see
Okay.
the bold, and
Yeah.
now they're ready for
Just
the bold.
let them know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, let them know. Yes, that's great.
Okay, so bold for you too, then.
Yeah, I would definitely say bold for
Okay.
sure, because like I was really happy when I let go of that, and I've always had a style of like mixed. Like I would wear like the floral skirt with like the leopard print top or whatever back then.
Oh, hell
When I was
yeah.
young. I loved doing that kind of stuff. The bright red
Oh, my
lipstick
gosh.
and the
Yes.
just I would loved doing
Oh,
that
and the
stuff.
chunky jewelry.
Oh,
Yeah, I
the
used to
chunky
have so
jewelry.
many
Yes.
jewelry.
It's just a statement necklace.
Yes, I
Yes.
loved it so much, and it was a way of expressing myself. I've always found expressing myself through what I wear and the way that I do my makeup as just really creative. It's a creative spot
Yeah.
for me. And so yeah, I would definitely say bold. When I was able to let that go and
For
just
sure.
remember, for one, remember my age. I don't have to care. I'm in my 40s.
That's right.
Yay.
Let me tell you, once you get to your 50s, you really don't care.
I'm in trouble then.
Very free
A long road.
journey.
You
Further
guys-
down the road than I was at your age.
I don't know how crazy it's gonna get. You guys might have to keep me real.
Nah, we'll let you go. We'll let you
We'll
go,
let you
Farrell.
go.
That's
Just
right.
kidding.
Farrell's
Get me
good.
one of them long leashes that you can extend.
Rachel on a leash. So, okay, I want to know. We need some backstory
yes.
on you and in your business.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
and I guess we didn't say this. We are here in your booth.
we are
Yes,
here at Happy
this is
Camp.
Happy Camp.
Yes.
Yes.
So we started out as a pop-up almost 2 years ago. It'll be May. In May, it'll be 2 years.
Oh.
And so I'm a nurse by trade. Like my Monday through Friday is being a nurse. And a lot of my nursing has been pretty serious nursing, home health and hospice and things like that. And so I was looking for something that would be a fun side, I don't know, like a side quest, a side business. I wasn't really sure.
Yeah.
But my sister owns a dance studio, and she was at a competition, and she said that she was like, I just saw the neatest thing. I always liken it to whenever Michael J. Fox Michael J. Fox is playing the guitar on Back to the Future, and they call in and they're like, I just heard the new sound, and he's like, puts the phone up. It's my sister calling me from this dance competition.
Oh
She was
my
like,
God, that's so cute.
I've seen the cutest thing. It is, these people are making these hats, and these girls are having so much fun and so cool. And wait till you see the hat I made, and wait till you see the hat my niece made, and I don't know. I'm just kind of, I just did it. I just did it.
I love that.
Yeah.
But
That's
also,
what we did.
Just leave.
right? I just my husband came home, and I was like, I got an LLC today. Like, we're gonna start a hat company. Like, it was
It's, like,
just really happening.
I love that.
My grandparents owned a trucking company when I was growing up, so we always had trucker hats in our house.
Oh, okay, so it even goes back like that.
So
Oh.
because those
that's
were like the
amazing.
promotional things that were given at like gas stations
Yeah.
and oil companies and things like that, and so there were always trucker hats in my house
Yeah.
and around everything I was at. So all of a sudden I was like, oh, this feels like really authentic for me.
Yeah.
So then we started. I plan on doing the pop up all by myself.
Yeah.
And then we started figuring it all out and how you set it up and like all the presses and the hot stuff and
Yeah. I
And
see a lot of
the-
tools and equipment over here.
Yeah.
and then I realized like, oh, I can't do this by myself. And my husband was like, well, we'll just do it together.
Oh.
That's
And so it's become like
sweet
our
and
thing. Like
supportive.
he does at the pop-ups when we first started, he would do all the like pressing and I would help people get them all lined out and everything.
Yeah.
And then we had the opportunity a little over a year ago to move into the Ballroom Collective, which is the upstairs ballroom at the Workroom.
Where we are now.
It has just been wonderful. It is the collective like energy that I've
Yeah.
always wanted.
Yeah.
And so it just was exactly what we wanted and needed to be able to kind of keep curating and giving people more opportunities to like make something.
Yeah.
I love that too.
Yeah.
It's a gift you're giving in an even more way than just if you made everything yourself and gifted it to them. Like you said, you're not doing it for them. You're having them do it.
They make all their own
stuff. That's the
stuff.
whole point.
Yeah.
And I think that's even more cool because you're providing the art and the experience in a way, and then they're a part of it. So I think that's super cool.
It's fun.
So what has been like the coolest thing that you've seen out of this, like the whole idea of it being customization and watching other people explore their own creativity?
Probably, I mean, one of our first pop-ups, we had this young man that came, and he was just so enthralled, like so excited. Like his joy brought me so much joy. I bet he put 15 patches on his hat.
Oh wow!
And he just kept handing him like, put this one on, and put this one on, and put this one on. And so I was trying to make room on the brim. I was trying to make room, and at one point I was like, I wonder if he realizes how expensive this hat. Like I didn't want him to feel bad on how much this hat was going to cost. I was like, and whispering to Jason, he's like, yeah, we should tell him. And I was like, this is going to be a very expensive hat, like for a trucker hat, like not expensive, but for what it is. And he was like, no, this is everything. Like this is what I want.
Well, that's cool.
That's
I love
and
that.
It's
like when you go to the yogurt bars and you
get all the
just
toppings.
load like the gummy
put
bears
fruit
and stuff, and you're
plus
like,
chocolate stuff.
this is gonna be heavy. It's gonna be heavy.
Yes.
Yeah. No, but hey, that's what he wanted, and that's the way he expressed it. That's awesome.
I think the other big surprise, like that made me happy to watch the baby make something, is we started out just doing trucker hats.
Yeah.
And Heather Geeson at Grow used to let us come do pop-ups all the time, and I really appreciated her.
She's wonderful.
So we would do pop-ups. We did pop-ups inside. We did pop-ups outside. And one day we decided, what if we made dog bandanas? Like, what if
I love
we...
that.
Yeah.
So we just we bought some bandanas and brought them, and I will tell you, the joy of women not worried about what they're making for themselves and
That's
what
true.
that looks like to other people, but to make something for the animal they love.
Yeah.
People, they don't care. They don't
I
care
know.
what it looks like
Wholehearted.
because, I mean, it's all based on what
Oh my gosh.
represents their dog, what would make their dog happy.
Yeah.
And so watching people make those was like this inspiration moment for us where we realized like,
Oh my gosh. So do you set up at dog birthday parties?
Oh my
mean,
gosh,
we
that would be
could.
the perfect thing.
we for sure could.
Please tell me. Please tell me you've been to a dog's birthday party.
We should do more.
And then make videos of the dogs making their own bandanas.
Right,
like,
just
with,
hold their
like,
paw,
they
and they're like
forward.
pushing down the press.
Good job, boy.
Now that's
Good boy.
good content, honestly.
I think this is okay.
Oh my gosh, just what they're like.
I've got ideas now.
Grabbing the patch, put it between their little toes.
It's like stop motion.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that would be so
I love this
fresh.
idea.
I do too. I don't even have a dog of my own, but I want to make a dog brand.
Just wait.
now.
This will happen.
Okay.
I will let you know.
We'll bring little Olaf up here.
Oh my gosh, yes.
So tight.
I have the two wildest dogs on the planet. They are always like barking and fighting, and I was like, sorry, but you guys can't be the face of all of this. Yes.
Oh no.
So we let other dogs be the face of it. They have their own bandanas. We just don't show everybody.
Yeah.
I love that's great. Yeah, and I'm seeing a lot of other things around here too, like your fanny packs and different bags, and
makeup bags.
I love that.
Change purses. I mean, some people don't want a hat.
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah, that's totally
Like
right.
make
So
something
true.
else.
A variety, all the
Tote
bandanas.
bags.
And then you have denim jackets over there too. I see.
Yeah.
Yes, so we
Wow.
have pre-made and vintage pre-made denim jackets.
I love that.
Oh my God.
So if
I'm
that
super
vibe
into
is
that.
for you, then we buy vintage or thrifted denim jackets, and then at our house, the other hat bar, we make the denim jackets and then bring them down here for people.
I
and
love
so they're
that.
just
Wow.
random, like if it speaks to you. There's a baby one over there that is
I
the
see
tiniest.
it. Oh, I see it picking out. It's
And it
so
says
cute.
like it's like a motorcycle jacket. It's like side zip.
Oh, cute.
And like I have a little Japanese tree on it or something. Like they're just random. But
Yeah.
I just hope that it's like
If
just the right
someone-
person sees it and they go, "That's the thing I didn't know I needed."
Yeah.
I
That
love
makes me happy.
That's fun.
That, yeah. So tell me, how does it feel to run the only all-day do-it-yourself hat bar in the country?
So we didn't even know that we were that. Like one day I was like, "Well, you should see what other DIY hat bars do." Like as you're starting, because I started so quickly, and then we moved in here pretty quickly, and so then I was like, okay, I need to like figure out marketing. I need to figure
That's
out
so
like
good. Oh my
who
gosh.
are the people that do what I do, so I can
Right.
figure out like what's our strategy? What are we doing? Like it's just the craziest thing. As a nurse, like you have orders and you follow.
Yeah.
This is the exact protocol for this
Yeah.
thing. And so then to be out in the wild, just like
What a nice change of pace. Like,
it's the
Well, now
weirdest,
you're a
most
business
wonderful
owner,
feeling.
marketer. Yeah. Like, you're wearing all the hats now.
All the hats.
Oh my goodness.
Well, my sister's an entrepreneur. She was like, "Oh, welcome! Like you have never been here. Welcome! Like you can do whatever you want."
Yes,
Also, as you're in
yes.
charge of all of it. So, I started looking, and I couldn't find any all like DIY hat bars and patch bars. So then I even had like ChatGPT looking, and
Yeah.
I was doing these deep dives, and I couldn't find any. And so we're sitting at dinner one night, and I was like, I have an announcement to my teenage sons and my husband. I was like, I think we're the only one, like in the whole
I
nation.
love that.
Oh
That
my
is the
gosh.
cool. Cheers to that.
Cheers.
That
We got
that is
another
such
one.
a unique, amazing idea.
So yeah, it's the DIY of it is. I mean, you can go to hat bars. If you go to Nashville, you cannot swing a cat in Nashville without hitting some sort of trucker hat bar.
I
Yeah.
love that expression. It's so awful and funny.
Swing cat.
Makes that very well.
No, not at all. It's just out of there. Oh, out of left field for that one.
Yeah, that-
I was just picturing me swinging. I was like, I think that's what they call women of the night. Sorry, swinging cats around.
Oh,
Sorry.
I love that.
Sorry, bad.
You are hilarious.
That's where my head went. Yeah, meow. Okay, what's your next question?
So I've never even thought about that when it comes to, well, I've never been to Nashville, so I wouldn't know, but you are, like, you're open 7 days a week, you're open all day, completely hands-on. So, like, kind of, how does that work? Like, you work during the day, so how does this work?
Yeah.
So the cool thing about the Ballroom Collective is that there are, all kinds of people that work here. They work in the workroom and they work upstairs in the Ballroom Collective. And so we actually have a big sign with a QR code that leads you to the videos. So you can just
that's wonderful.
watch the videos. So there's one for dog bandanas. There's one for like totes and purses and stuff. There's one for hats. And so you just follow that. There's people here to help if you have a question. But all the presses are on timers, so you have to turn them on, you have to turn the timer on, that way everything's pretty safe.
It's like foolproof, yeah.
But all the tapes here, we have probably, right now at this point, probably close to 4,000 patches to choose from.
I've
That's
seen your
amazing,
collection
yeah.
and all your boxes you got going on over there. I'm like,
So
holy
we
cow.
just kind of roll with it. We had an ugly Christmas hat bar during...
Oh, fun.
So, everybody has an ugly Christmas sweater. We thought
Why
people
not?
might want an ugly Christmas
Yeah,
hat.
why not match it?
So
That's
really
fair.
tacky, horrible Christmas hats. So we just kind of, it's fun. We get to brainstorm and come up with like, what do you think somebody would like to make? What would bring somebody joy is kind of the ultimate litmus test.
That's so
Cool.
fun.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, that's
I
really
love
cool.
it.
So
I feel like I would just sit here forever going through the patches, like indecisive of what I want. Like,
That's where I have to say, what's going to bring you joy today?
I don't. Yeah. Today.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so you also have a new thing that you're
We
about
do.
to launch. Let's talk a little bit about that.
So I feel like everything that we have done, the voice has always been that people have a voice.
Yes.
That they have a way to express themselves, whether it's a little girl putting a cupcake and a unicorn on a hat,
Yeah.
or like I had somebody come in recently and they sent me pictures privately that their friend had just come out of the closet, and so they came down to make a hat for her
Yeah.
to show how much they cared about her and wanted her to feel really loved and seen for who she was or is.
Yeah.
So with that in mind, we decided that our stance has never been neutral. We have always had things in our booth that are feminists, that tell people that science is important, that we don't have rainbows just a certain month of the year. We have
Right.
trans and pride patches all year round.
Yeah.
So for that reason, we decided it was important for us to give people an option for a voice in a different way. So we're launching something called Not Neutral, and these hats are going to be a line of civic-minded hats
Excellent.
that anybody can come purchase. There's a variety of phrases on them, from abolish ICE to no humans are illegal
Yes.
to just defend democracy
Yes.
and things like that. And $10 from every hat is going to go to the Kansas ACLU.
Excellent.
Because there's a certain way that everybody can find their niche and the thing that we can do to be helpful right now. And for me, this is it, to help people have a voice and to find ways to give back to the charities that will make a difference. So
it comes down to it. That's what your brand is. Like, it's a new specific line, but in the same way, that's what your whole brand always has been, is, hey, come make something that's going to bring you joy today and make you feel happy with what you put out there, with the patch you slap on your hat, or your dog bandana, or whatever.
Yeah, it could be any of the things.
So I think that's a great, smart move, especially for what we're dealing with today.
Yeah, I was just hoping that somebody would feel like, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to let people know that I'm a safe person, or that silence is complicity in my mind right now, and so giving people a voice that they can wear is important.
Oh my God, cheers to that. Cheers. Absolutely. I am so excited about this. I love this so much.
I'm very excited.
I think you're going to gain a lot too with all of that going out there. Like, people are going to probably swarm over here. Like, for sure.
Well,
love her for that.
We will make more.
I can already name a
if
lot
they
of people
come,
that I
we
know
will make
are gonna
more.
want this. I can't wait. This is going to be so good. So, and along with the way things are kind of these days, like, we have what's going on politically, which is, it's crazy, it's scary, but we also have started to see people like putting down their phones and wanting more like analog experiences, like kind of back to the 90s kind of things. And for me, a lot of that is kind of crafting. Like, I was a girl that was making shrinky dinks. I was working on scrapbooks.
I love a shrinky.
Yeah, making friendship bracelets. Like,
I still have all the yarn for my friendship bracelets. Every time we go camping, I bring it. I still have shrinky dinks in my joy box that I made when I was younger, and that some of my friends made for me.
Oh, I love the idea of making friendship bracelets while camping.
Yes.
I do too.
That's a great,
how about this
combo.
also?
It
put
really
shrinky
is.
dink charms on your friendship bracelet.
Oh my gosh, right?
Brain blast, I just had that
That's
idea.
a great idea.
We need just a little, like, one of the little mini bake ovens, and we could just make them here. We could just have a little we can make charms for the house.
Dibs on 10%.
You're in on the ground floor.
I'll buy the easy bake oven.
This is coming together real fast.
We're getting all kinds of great ideas today.
I remember that shrinky dink paper being expensive.
So I was just like, my parents recycled, and they always just look for the plastic with the 2 on the bottom, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. I even remember that.
Wow, they're
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What? We're over here going to Toys R Us trying to find
No,
shrinky dink paper?
my parents told me to cut up the ones with the plastic with the 2 on the bottom. Yep, that's
Okay.
how I do.
Okay.
So when I go shopping for drinks tomorrow, I'm gonna be like looking at the bottle.
Milk. Check. Orange juice for my check.
Like fruit containers and things like that. There
This
was always
is
the
the
2
thicker
on the
stuff.
bottom.
That's a big hack. Okay.
Okay, listen.
Yeah,
I'm going to get
that's
us
right.
drinks and we're going to
So
figure
it's
this
not
out.
just a shrinky dink building yarn, it is a recycled.
Yeah.
Love that.
Also,
recycle.
it's even better.
Yes, I would definitely, like, I know that things have gotten like a lot flimsier since I was little.
That's
so
fair.
I would definitely research that and make sure before we make anything permanent. But
Don't want to burn down my easy bake
No,
oven.
we don't want to do it.
Or your real
Or your microwave, your oven, whatever, however you make your shrinky dinks. But I back in the 90s, it was that number 2 on the bottom. So, but like, why do you feel like people are coming back to crafting? Like, what is the magic in that?
Right. I don't know, like, I'm so early in this. I haven't even been in it 2 years. So it's been, and I will tell you, this is an embarrassing fact. I'm not a crafty girl.
It doesn't show.
I am not.
It doesn't show.
Like, I've always done crafty stuff, but I'm not great at it. Like, I was in 4-H growing up, and I did crafts. And, like, I used to force Jason to make custom Christmas cards to give out or something.
I love doing that stuff.
Yeah.
But it was always very, very haphazard. It was a little crazy. But, so I feel like I have somehow, like, immersed myself in with the crafty people.
In the culture of it.
Or almost, I feel good about it because it shows that crafts are accessible.
Yeah. Like actually anyone can cook.
Right. It doesn't cost thousands of dollars to make a craft, but it does to buy a phone.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's
and
fair.
you don't have to, like, even walking through Michael's, like, that used to feel like a really intimidating place for me whenever when I categorized myself as not a crafty person. Then I started this business and I was like, oh my gosh, there's so much stuff at Michael's.
Yes.
Like, this is amazing.
Oh
I just want to, just go touch everything and see all the things.
Oh my gosh, I know.
So, but then I realized, like, it is more accessible than you think it is.
Yeah.
And so I think that people want that break. I think they want
and you give them the
away
opportunity
from the
with
news
this.
and the stress and the phones and the dinging and all of the different apps because your kid has to he's in 16 different sports.
Oh my gosh. Tell me about it.
All the things, like, just to like exhale for a second.
I think people do miss
Be
a way
present.
to be able to express themselves and be present in a moment. I mean, I struggle with it too. My go-to easy resort is TV. Even when I'm like, I really want to paint, but I just don't get everything out of my craft closet to do that because that's like a process, and then I have to put it away when I'm not completely done with it, and then it sits back there for another month, and I don't get back to it.
Yes.
But so that's what's great about your cat company is because it's all here. It's
all
already set
here.
up. You just you don't have to pull it out, and then again, if you do events and stuff, that's like already there for people to enjoy and enjoy it together too.
Yes.
Yeah,
and
it's big
it's not like
togetherness.
there's much cleanup that I could tell. Like
There's the tape
process.
here, the tape, the patches,
Yeah.
all the base things that you would put it on. It's all here.
Do you think winter also is kind of spurring that? I mean, especially with our snow days. That we had.
Yeah.
Like I know I finished 2 puzzles in like 2.5-3 weeks at like
Yeah,
1,000 piece
snow
puzzle.
makes me want to like learn to crochet or knit.
Yeah. Such cozy things.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just added a embroidery book to my Amazon list. So like yesterday.
All right, let's
That's
go.
awesome. I love that.
You got an embroidery machine. I'm just saying, something's
It's gonna
happening
be like
here.
shrink meets, embroidery. It's gonna be a
And
good
friendship
combo.
bracelets. Oh.
The whole thing.
So I think that's it. I don't know. Maybe there's some sort of like peak that's happening with the way that everything's gone social, and just how we're saying, even Pinterest doesn't seem as creative anymore.
Yeah.
So
Correct.
I think it's time we get our own hands dirty and do something.
Yes, I love that.
Yeah.
Yes, and inspire each other.
Yeah.
And there's something magical about like leaving with something that you can wear or touch or express yourself with, like outside of the experience itself of making and crafting it, but then like taking it out,
Having something that's useful, or that you get to look at every day. You know?
Or makes you remember that was that super fun day walking around downtown. That was the day that we went to celebrate my friend's birthday.
Yes.
And that I think
makes it even more
those memories
special.
are important.
Yeah, and to have something tangible to like walk around with, and to tell
shoot,
the story.
I pick up a rocker fun stick everywhere I go, and I keep it. I love that. Yeah, having something tangible, even if it's something simple that you didn't make, but yeah, I love it.
Yeah,
A friend texted me the other day, and I had made a patch that said "ball sack." And it was just like yarn with like needles through it. And she bought it and put it on her crafting bag. And she was like, I think of you every time I grab it. And I was like, I was happy that the ball sack patch it brings her joy.
I love that.
I do
cute.
too. That's, you never know.
That's so cute. Oh, one of my friends, she bought me this little. So yeah, that's another thing made me think of. She bought me. So I always said, "Oh, we're the hot taters, hot potatoes in the office," or something. It was kind of like an inside joke thing. And she, so I found this little pin. It said "hot potato," and it was a potato on fire, and it was a pin. And so I put it on my work backpack. And every time I'd get it out, I'd be like,
We have tons of pins here. Like, I just always laugh. There's this one that makes me laugh every time. It says "freaking the sheets," and it looks like an Excel document.
Yes.
I love that so much.
I love the idea of people just finding something, like looking through and going, "Oh yeah, my friend loves Excel. I have to buy that." Or, my friend can't live without a possum something. Like, we just have the weirdest things, and that we get to just put out the weirdest stuff, and people are like, "That speaks to me," and I'm like, "Great."
Yeah,
I love it.
You do a lot of pop culture mentions with your patches. Like, I know we kind of when I got distracted earlier with that, The Chiefs and Taylor Swift
hat.
I love that hat. But you have a lot of that kind of stuff. So, what kind of fed that idea?
Well, it's funny because when we first started making hats, then we realized like, well, we can't. People would come up and ask for the craziest things. Like somebody, I remember our very first one was like, "Do you have an attorney patch?" And I was like, "No." That's good. Let me make a note. Like I got out my phone and was like, "Let me make a note." Then somebody else came up and was like, they were looking at the healthcare patches, and she said, "I said, oh, I'm a nurse, and so I make sure we have healthcare patches." And she said, "Well, I'm a dental assistant, and nobody ever has dental anything." And I was like,
oh my gosh.
That makes me sad. Yeah. So I ordered a bunch of like, they look like superheroes in their teeth. But every time somebody asked for somebody was like, "I'm a paranormal specialist. Do you have any ghosts?"
Oh,
and it was,
wow, that's so cool.
Unless it's Halloween,
and I was
a lot
like,
of people don't have that.
I don't have a ghost, but you know what we do now? Like, so as people tell me stuff, so then.
Okay, so she takes requests, folks. She takes requests.
So then I decided that. So then we bought a sublimation printer.
From Ghost?
No, this is from Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Yeah.
Okay, I want that patch. I don't know who he is, but I want
So it's Spicoli from Fast Times at Ridgemont High. But so then one night I had some wine. I was like, well, we bought this sublimation printer, so it impregnates ink onto the patches.
I'm sorry,
so
he did what to the patch? He did what to that patch?
Especially that bagel that's stuck in his pants.
Never wanted carbs in the morning more.
Right. So. And this was in school, so I mean, so it's a look. So I made a whole I call them Gen X patches.
I love it.
Oh, that's cool.
But then I realized I couldn't sell them.
Can I have that?
Yeah,
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm not selling it. I'm giving it.
Oh, you are. I'm single, but not me.
It's all yours. Listen, I have a whole bunch of them at home.
Okay, if I can't say no to that bagel.
So we decided we should make our own stuff.
Yeah, I love that.
Because of all the people asking questions. So then we've started making friends with different people to make stuff for us. We have
cool.
ones for Galentine.
Yeah.
Or this is a new favorite one of mine. It just says
Calm
your
Oh my gosh.
But then my new favorite obsession is little tiny things.
I like that too.
This is a little tiny chicken.
Because some people are more minimalist, where they just want one little thing over here.
Or getting the inside joke.
Yeah.
You have to be a Golden Girls lover to appreciate this patch.
I love that. Oh my god.
Or this one, I don't know. It just makes me really happy. It's a squirrel playing a drum.
I like the squirrel playing the drum. It reminds me of the little this children's book my grandma used to read to me. It's very old, and it's this little squirrel became friends with a drummer guy. And one of the little toy drummer guys in an attic. And sorry, that's all I know about it. I've been looking up the story to try to find what story this is.
We should find it.
Yeah, I will find it one day, and I will buy it because I can't find it. But
so I think just finding the little inside jokes, because then people see that on somebody's something and go,
I love it.
Oh my gosh, that person loves Golden Girls.
Even the squirrel with the drum made me bring back to childhood. So
it's community building, or it's bringing back a nostalgia. But the inside joke thing, we're already friends because I know.
Right, because I know. Yeah. And so there's always I have this one that just says feminist agenda, and it's a book. And so you have to get close enough to read that it says feminist agenda. But then you're okay, that girl's my girl. I know who she is.
Yeah. I love it. Yes, I'm definitely an inside joke type of person myself when it comes to things like that.
I can think of a lot of inside jokes about this point.
That's how we're coming up with what we're putting on our T-shirts. The things that we accidentally say, or it's that'd be a good T-shirt. Okay, we're putting that on swag.
Yes.
It's just that's how the best ideas happen, and they're inside jokes or they're moments, and it's really cool.
You should find your people.
Find your people. It's
that is true.
So bring your people. That's a big thing here, right? You guys do events and
we do. We realized that we could host events here. I mean, that was one of our biggest reasons moving in here because Bubbles. Hello.
Oh my gosh, yes. Cheers to Bubbles.
Cheers to Bubbles.
Thank you, Bubbles. I love you.
So we realized we couldn't meet the demand whenever people were asking us to come do pop-ups.
Okay, yeah.
My husband works full-time. I'm a nurse, and so people were asking for stuff that we couldn't meet.
Carrying everything too, just even transporting everything.
Transporting everything, and you didn't get the the like variety.
Yeah.
I can't bring 4,000 patches to
Yeah,
your house.
that's what I was
And that's also the
too.
fun of doing this is the variety. That you're like
I said, I would sit there for an hour just looking through the patches and having fun looking at them. Like
when Jason, my husband, was our very first couple pop-ups, he was like, I think we have too many patches. And I was like, no. Because what it is, it's like being at an estate sale or being like, if you're at...
It's like a treasure hunt.
Yes, it's a treasure hunt.
Yeah. And then if
So-
you're at a party, I imagine you're digging, you're like, oh, girl, look at this one.
Yes.
And then she goes,
And
that's
you're finding
perfect, I
the
have
thing,
that.
and you're handing the thing,
Yeah.
and you're, this...
It's a whole
You
share
were looking for a purple one, here's this.
Yeah.
Where dudes don't know. They don't know that. They don't know the dilly-dallying and the treasure hunting and the gathering.
Yeah. We're gatherers.
We're the gatherers. So just show up at somebody's house and be like, well, I brought 100 patches and 10 hats. Okay, well that ain't it.
Yeah.
So
That makes sense.
So being able to have a space here where you can show up and don't reserve it at all and just
do it.
You and your friends or want to have a glass of wine and make a
Yeah,
hat, then you
make a
can.
fun hat.
But we also do reserve it. Like if you want to have this whole space reserved, we can set up tall tables.
Do you have a maximum number of people or minimum to reserve?
Not really. Like,
Okay.
listen, I'm easy breezy because I think it kind of depends on what they're looking for too. So we've had bachelorette parties, we've had bridal showers, we've had birthday parties, we've had little kids parties, we've had people who said, I don't feel comfortable reserving a time. I'm like, then just show up. It's cool. Like, if the space is busy, then that's fine. People aren't going to come in and hoard in on your time with your kids or whatever. But you can go on our website and reserve it, and there's no cost. And we just kind of put up a sign, and you can reserve it. And if they need or if they want, they might not want, but I will come and like help. We've even made custom patches that went with the theme of the bachelorette party or the bridal shower
fun.
or whatever.
Wow.
I can only imagine though, do you have to be careful about what patches are out on kid hat days?
Yes.
Okay, that's the whole thing.
If I know that there's
I
a
mean,
kids party,
maybe hide that secret pink box or something.
right. There's a couple
Yeah.
pink hat up there that one wouldn't be out. There's a couple of them that wouldn't be out. And I do feel a little weird because every once in a while I'll hear some kid go, "Look, Mom, look at this," and I'm like, "Oh, that one's a little bit rougher." We try not to have too rough.
You know, if anyone's coming to this party, I'm sure that they are gonna be like, "Oh, it's just a fun patch for me." It's just a fun patch.
Yeah.
I do feel good that they wouldn't just see bad words just in my booth. They would find them other
they're all over the
places.
place.
in the workroom.
Yeah.
I guess
and
I was
stuff,
talking about more phallic things like for bachelorette parties.
Oh, right.
yeah.
No, like we made, what was the one we made? There was a bachelorette party and they
fun.
wanted it to be Love Jones, the movie.
Uh-huh.
That was the theme for, like the vibe. Going back to vibes. That was the vibe for the bachelorette party. And so I made Love Jones patches for them and little heart patches. So all the gals made their own hats and then somewhere on the hat they had one common patch across all of them.
I love it.
So, I don't know, we could do whatever. Like,
Yeah, he really
the free
gets to
will of it
switch up.
all.
I love it.
They can ask and I will come up with a
I
solution.
love it, and I love that you are making your own now. That is super cool because like that's a special skill that any other place that does it, I doubt they make their own patches.
And
At
that's
least
why we're
not
doing
with
the
the same
embroidery.
spirit.
I bought the embroidery machine. Now I have to figure out how to run that sucker.
Yeah, I know that they're tricky sometimes, but my grandmother used to have one, and I tried to use it one time, and I was like,
No, I'm terrified. It's unboxed and sitting.
but I believe in you.
Well, thank you.
So I feel like there's kind of like, I know that we've touched on this a little bit, but kind of a shared like energy up here. What's it like being part of this whole
so
ballroom
cool.
thing? Yeah.
Like I remember going to the workroom when it was on Cleveland.
Yeah, me too. I loved it.
And
I still love it.
I remember buying a couple like vintage things. I bought some pillows. I bought some plants. I bought because Heather was in there.
Yeah.
That's right.
And I remember thinking like, oh, gosh, I wish I was cool enough to like hang out here all the time. Like everything in here is so
You
cool.
did it! You did it!
And then I got to move in here, and I was like, the imposter syndrome was a little much.
Oh.
But then once you realize, like, this is just the coolest group of people. We have people that make things. We have people that curate things. We have people who We have vintage groups. Like Autumn next door has amazing jewelry, and we've got the new vinyl store in here.
There is a vinyl store.
Yes.
That's right.
Vinyl Vibes
Did
is
Tim
right
see
up here.
it?
I don't think so. He wanted to talk to them about maybe like having a local vinyl pop up here or thing here.
Yes, you should.
Oh my god.
Yes.
That'd be amazing.
Audra and her
Yes.
husband run that, and they just
Oh,
moved
so
in,
cool.
and they have 2 spots actually.
Speaking of the devil.
Oh, he's going.
There you go.
He just
He
heard of
found
it
it.
too.
Oh, we were talking about the new vinyl station. We were just talking about you. Where's the husband?
So it's been really cool because there's just, even within each booth, sometimes there's multiple local merchants
Yeah.
that have candles or
Yeah,
bath salts or mustache wax.
It's amazing
or,
how many vendors fit in one spot.
Mhm.
And then vendors within vendors.
Yeah,
Or shared,
which is
so-
just amazing because downstairs they have hundreds of artists and stuff that
Yeah,
that
yeah.
are down there. You add in bubbles, and then up here it's just people that have really dedicated themselves to like creating something they feel is really special and close
I
to
love
their
it.
heart.
Yeah.
And it feels really incredibly to be a part of it.
It's, yeah.
Like really,
Well,
like an honor.
I'm honored to even be here to be part of it with you.
I know.
Because
It's fun, a little secondhand.
I mean, I would always
love,
like to do that
yeah.
too. I think it's so important to have something, if it's not your soul thing, because sometimes it's hard, but to just do what you want to do. That's so
Right.
fun.
It's terrifying.
So
Yeah.
like to
But
be
you
able.
guys have.
That
Yes.
was also a little terrifying.
Yes, it's true.
It's like, are we
true.
sticking? We're sticking with it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is true. Thank you.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I think that would be it's just super cool because the time and like just actually doing it because like you said you just did it and we just did it and
It's good to just do it.
gotta
ends
just
up-
dive in.
Ends up
Yeah.
working, and this space in the building is already amazing and it's so pretty and beautiful and a great location. And I think that just it's completely maximized here. I think that's why we love it so much. Is
Yeah,
because there
they've
is
used
so
every
many
bit of the
different-
space.
There's so many different creative minds that have been in and around.
Yeah.
So I think it's a whole shared vibe and like
Because-
Yeah.
exactly. We're so
It's
good at
such
making
a vibe.
it
Yeah.
work. We're so good. Yeah, and you said even when you first moved in, you were like, it's just totally perfect for that. Plus, you're able to host here and everything.
It
So
was everything we ever wanted.
yeah,
We
I'm
looked at
so
some other
happy for
spaces,
you.
but they were like, "Oh, we wouldn't allow alcohol," or "Oh, we wouldn't allow you to be open after 5 p.m." And I was like, "Okay, well, I need a place where people can have parties."
Yeah, well, and
Right,
also
yeah.
that's so fun because someone, even if it's just like 2 girls going out on a day on the town, they sit in Bubbles and have a couple drinks, and they come up here and they're like, "Let's make a freaking hat."
Right.
Yeah.
Or
Guess
a
what? You can
bag,
bring
or a
Bubbles up
dog
here.
bandana.
Yeah.
You can
I
bring
mean,
them up here.
I've had people bring whole charcuterie boards up here
Yeah.
while they were making stuff.
That's fun.
A little nervous, but
Yeah, you're like just
That's awesome.
just keep off the patches.
Do you have a favorite patch that you've ever
Ooh.
that you've
That's
had?
a good one.
I did pull this one out. This alligator makes me really happy.
Okay, I love it. Did you name it?
I probably should. I
Okay,
mean,
we'll get back to it.
I don't know. I
I kind of feel like you should put it on your dress. It matches your.
you
Oh, that
could
would
just
be
go right
really
on there.
cute.
That would be so cute.
That would be really cute.
It matches with this green too.
Yeah.
This was a new one I just got that I just
Ooh,
loved. It was just like
love that.
I like that. At first, I thought it was strawberries on the shoe, but it's so cute.
it's just like
Leopard.
little leopard print. I think because when we first got into it, I was ordering so many patches, we'd have plenty. And then I realized it was very like, oh, that's what everybody else has. Once you like start
Getting the patch
looking
game.
at all of the patch, once you're like in a trucker like Facebook group, you realize everybody has the same patches.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it says like small town smoke show and put it on my husband's tab and like
Oh.
ride a horse, ride a cowboy. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's when I realized like I could keep a couple of the cliche ones around
Sure.
because people kind of expect it, but
We are
I'm
in the
looking
Midwest.
for like chickens and
Yeah.
shoes
And random
like
Gators.
gators
And inside joke sort of thing. I
yeah,
love
like little tiny things like
that. I love that.
I just
That's
we
cute.
have these
Oh, she's
made that are
pretty.
just like really pretty
That's
little.
Yeah.
Cute
So I
little
think I've
martini glass.
come down to like the details have made
Yeah.
me really happy instead of like everything has to be like a statement. I've realized I really love like
Well, so-
the little guys.
So do you
Yeah.
just enjoy finding like I bet that would be really fun ordering like I'm gonna go shopping for patches
Oh,
today.
you can find anything.
Ah.
Or I've started buying vintage patches
Oh,
on
cool.
eBay.
That's
Oh
and
my
then,
gosh.
so then we've been going through and
So
putting
cool.
a new layer of glue on the back. And so
Yeah.
we're going to soon soon, hopefully this month, have a section that's just vintage patches.
So
then you can buy those and put them on whatever you have.
You're gonna have to keep us posted on that.
I know.
That would
I
be
can't
really
wait to see
cool.
that.
I bought a whole lot of
I have some
brownie
jeans.
patches.
Oh, cute.
Oh,
Like the little
my
you're a,
gosh.
like environment patch, or
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
like sewing
ones
like
they had to earn.
all the little
Yeah.
that would go in your sash. I
Yeah.
bought a ton of them.
You
We're
have
just
to.
getting them
I'm
right
gonna make a whole camping outfit.
Oh my gosh, that would
Just
be
on all of
amazing.
it. I'm gonna do it. You have to let me know when you get this
That would
going.
be such a cool thing to do. Like just come in a little sash.
Love this idea.
I
want
do too.
to.
It's awesome.
Yes.
I was a campfire
Oh.
girl, and it was all about the pouches.
Oh, like,
the patches.
yeah.
I never got
all
to
about
be
it.
one.
It was like the best day when you got awarded a patch.
I almost was a troop leader with my friend Caitlin, because her sister, her class at her school didn't have enough girls in the class that were signing up. So we went to the city event and tried to get those girls to be part of it and whatnot. And so nobody was going to be elite troop leader because there weren't enough girls signing up. But so me and Caitlin started taking the classes to do it. But then her sister, of course, after we went to the first class, she decided she didn't want to do it, which also was a blessing because I think that we had to buy like binders and stuff of what to teach these girls, and it was like $60
Oh,
or
it was
more.
like a full financial
Yeah,
investment.
yeah. And we were in like high school, and so we were like, I can't. I'm sorry.
Our troop
I
leader
love
ran
the
away
harvest
with
there,
all
though.
of our money to
Also,
Vegas.
oh my God, what?
What?
She took all the cookie money.
Not cool.
Now this is mid 80s. This is probably like
What?
84. Stole all the money, ran away to Vegas.
Oh my gosh. I will say also when we were in there in the first class, the moms that were in that same class with us did not like us.
They were not about you.
They were like, who are these two high schoolers thinking they're coming in here to teach our girls
Mentors,
stuff?
okay?
It's
It's
like,
important to
I'd be
have
like, I grew up
mentors.
in the forest, honey. I've drank more creek water than you have ever
Have
seen.
you churned butter?
I sure have.
Like, that's right, Mildred. I have.
That's right, Mildred.
Uh-huh.
Step back,
Yeah,
Becky.
don't even bother asking exes about their butter. But the lady down at Cowtown knows. The lady
There
down
we go.
No.
That's a hell of a local tag right
All
there.
very local. We had, after the lady stole our money, then they decided that these two KSN news gals, who couldn't have been more, like, they were probably like 20, 21 years old or whatever, like brand new reporters. Somebody convinced them, like, what would be great for like public relations is if you took over this troop of these poor girls that have lost all their money and have no leaders. And we were a feisty group. I think we were like 5th grade, and all of us had known each other since kindergarten. And those girls showed up one time and thought it was just going to be like pictures with all of us and like, oh, here we are.
They didn't think they actually had to teach you anything or take you on an adventure.
They showed up and like somebody was like, you were mean to me at recess. Like there was a full on like housewives level fight going on.
No.
They didn't know how to handle children.
And then we were like, well, at the end we have to sing the Silver and Gold song, and they were like, we're out.
Bye.
Like, and they never came back.
Oh,
Okay,
dear.
see, we were fully ready to commit and get the outfits and do the whole thing. Like we were super like, yeah, no, she wants to be part of the Girl Scouts or whatever, the Brownie girls. We were like, we're gonna do it, but
They
then
should make you pay for it though. That seems
they
bad.
did, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that's such a barrier to entry. Like,
Yeah.
it's just, feel like
I
it's
think it
rude.
was maybe
Such a
in
great phrase. Yes, barrier to entry.
Yeah.
story of my life, Jen. Are you kidding? You know what?
Here, there is no barrier to entry.
The name
You
of
just
your
come
new
in-
album.
How about you pay me? Yeah. How about you pay me to take your kids into the wilderness? All right. I don't need a book.
Good luck to you.
The book is gonna be Tinder, is what it's gonna be. It's gonna be used to start a fire, because that's survival.
That's survival. That's right.
So,
Wow, man, we've covered a lot today on crafting to camping and community.
that's tangents.
That's what I love about us. Though.
It was
You gotta love a good
like
story.
hanging out with besties, you guys.
Yeah, hanging out with besties. I love that. It is hanging out with besties. We got all the good talk. So, like up here, okay, just to recap, you guys are open every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Every day. Anytime that the ballroom and the workroom's open, we're open.
Okay. And then people can just like watch video. There's help to watch videos,
Yes.
and they check out.
I
over
see the
there
QR
for the-
codes. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's a huge sign when you first walk in, and it kind of tells you what to do, and then there's a QR code, and it'll take you to our website, and it has all of the videos are on the website.
Perfect.
So they're all in one spot. Because some of them were initially, listen, it's been a learning curve.
Yeah.
Some are on YouTube, some were on Instagram, so we've filtered them all. They're all in one spot.
Perfect. That's great.
Yeah. So, anything else you want to plug or that you have upcoming that you'd like to mention?
We have Galentine's coming up on the 13th.
Okay.
The Workroom and Ballroom Collective are all doing Galentine stuff. They have lots of different vendors coming to. Actually, Granberry's coming to do piercings, and I think Demi Apparel's doing a perfume bar, and there's a DJ.
It's like the ultimate Galentine's.
That sounds like so.
So we were trying to figure out what does Happy Camper do for Galentine. So we bought a bunch of really pretty Sherpa slippers, Sherpa on the outside.
Oh, cute.
So you can make slippers with your friends.
Oh,
that's perfect.
So drink some champagne. You can pick out. You don't have to worry about what it looks like. Will this go with my outfit? Because guess what? You're just wearing it at your house.
Slip and sip.
Slip and sip.
You're welcome.
hosting a slip and sip.
For sure.
Happy Camper Slip and Sip. I named it.
Slip and sip. That is such a cute name.
It's almost like slip and slides. Yeah. Okay, I'm making the sign.
Do it.
So if you want to come, bring your friends. The whole event's free, but there's just lots of different interactions.
Yeah.
And specialty drinks and a DJ.
Did you say piercings?
Piercings.
Any piercings?
I think there's a.
I need to get my belly button redone. Is why I'm asking.
Oh, I think it's
above the
clavicle
waist.
enough, but
I like how you specify.
Well, I don't think it's. Yeah, I think clav.
Okay.
But I'll find out. But yeah, that's the 13th. I think it's 5 to 8, something like that. So bring your girlfriends.
Okay,
that sounds like
We're
a
not
fun
celebrating
time
love.
for sure.
We're celebrating the girlfriends.
Yes, Galentine's Day.
Yeah, I love that Galentine's has grown into such a cool thing.
Same.
It really has. I love it. It's for everyone.
I mean, I think every day is Galentine's Day.
It is on this podcast.
Right.
That's true.
If you're looking at the world right, it is.
That's right.
Yeah. Oh,
Well-
man, I don't know what else we have coming up. We have a couple more guests coming up soon. We have Ghost Girl. And
We talking about Galentine's with Ghost Girl.
Yes,
too,
she
a
also
couple
has
things.
some so you'll have to check that out.
I'm following that actually. I've seen
good.
that ad.
Yeah,
Yes.
Good. And then Giovanna.
And then we have Giovanna with Vu Events.
Who's so cool.
I know. I
Yes.
love her so much.
So look forward to those.
Yeah.
And oh my gosh, our February is pretty heavy loaded.
I know it's going to be a big fun
So fun.
February. I love it.
I really enjoyed getting to know you
Yes.
and all of this. And you set up a
Yeah.
perfect little booth area
I
for
know,
us
this
to
is
record
so
in.
awesome.
And then no wonder I keep mentioning camping. It's like I'm in a tent over here.
I know. I want it to feel like a disco campsite.
I love it.
Yeah, that's amazing.
You guys, this has been so kind of you,
I know.
and I've just really enjoyed getting to know both of you, and thank you so much.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
so much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. It's been wonderful getting
Starting
to know
off our
everything.
February 1st guest.
Yeah, on February 1st. So cheers to that.
So cheers.
Cheers.
I guess. Are we ready to wrap it up?
Yeah, so that happened.
So this happened.